Oh, shalom, shalom, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. Reading with Shiloh. Welcome to the next edition. The next edition of Reading with Shiloh. We're going to pick up where we left off at on chapter 9 of Miss Shahrazad Ali's How the Black Man's Guide to Understanding the Black Woman. Chapter 9 will be Housekeeping. So I hope everybody's had a wonderful day. And we're going to try to go ahead and get into it, man. Get into it and get it done. See what we can learn and grow from. Housekeeping. Housekeeping, man. I think this one's going to be a good one. Housekeeping. A lot can be said about housekeeping. All right, we'll go ahead and jump right into it. The Black Man's Guide to Understanding the Black Woman by Shahrazad Ali, Dr. Shahrazad Ali, Sister Shahrazad Ali. Chapter 9, Housekeeping. Another way the Black man can assess the mental condition of the Black woman is to examine the way she keeps house. Although traditionally a fine dresser, the Black woman is subject to keeping a nasty house. She dresses impeccable to go out in the most spectacular outfit, but her home or apartment may be a wreck. There may be roaches, rats, and bed vermin. Note that if her house is dirty, she can't be right. She will continue to keep a dirty house if the Black man continues to act like it's not important. She will spend long, grueling hours at the hairdresser and not be willing to spend 30 minutes a day cleaning her living quarters. She is known to try to entertain a man in the midst of her messy house. She may blame her sloppily kept home on the fact that she works, goes to school, or just doesn't have time. These are all rank issues which prove she has her priorities in the wrong order. There is no excuse for daily rumpled clothes strewn throughout the house, dirty ashtrays, dusty furniture, a sink full of dishes, soiled bed linen, spoiled food in the fridge, or overflowing trash in the kitchen. That's exactly where I am. If the bathroom is littered with hair, ring around the tub, crud in the sink, or on the floor, the Black woman's activities and attentions are misplaced. You all right, my boy? What's wrong? How you feeling? You feeling all right? All right. If her home is like any of the above descriptions, the Black man can be sure that she's moving through life too fast, running the streets too much, and neglecting her home duties. She must be reminded by the Black man to keep her house clean so that she will not think he is blind. When the Black woman sees that the Black man is observant and dissatisfied with her housekeeping, she may tighten up her act, at least momentarily. Her habits are difficult to break. Sit up, my boy. Sit up. Don't fall. Her habits are difficult to break. If the Black woman lives with a Black man, sometimes she starts out being on top of the house cleaning. Her next step is to ask the man to chip in and help. And the next step is to stop doing it altogether. The Black man has every right to instruct his woman to clean up the house. Some Black men also consider the house as the woman's domain, and whatever she does in the house is her business and her responsibility. She is allowed to run it however she pleases. The rule seems to be that she controls inside and he controls outside. This is wrong. This is wrong. The black man has the right to decide how he wants his home kept, both inside and out. Smells like something burning. Yes, sir. It smells like something's burning.
It smells like fire.
Mm-hmm. Keeping the house clean can become a real bone of contention between black couples. Black women associate keeping house for a man with being his maid, which has a somewhat negative connotation due to her being forced to be a maid during slavery. Housekeeping represents hard work that she is not interested in doing on a regular basis. She does not have time. If the black man expects the black woman to hang up his clothes or take care of them and cook dinner on time, and cook dinner on time, iron the shirt every once in a while, wash or scratch his head, rub his back, or do any kind of wifely duty, she may respond, "I ain't your mama," or "I'm not his slave," or "What's wrong with you? Get it yourself," or "I don't feel like it. I'm tired." If the black woman would spend more time making her home a heaven for the black man, he might want to stay in it more instead of looking outside for peace of mind. Keeping the house clean also gives the black woman less time for other foolishness she practices that bogs her down and steals her energy.
It smells like fire.
Something burning. Let's go check the house right quick. Come on, let's go check the front. Excuse me, I'm gonna be right back. Let me go check this front right quick. Come on, all right. Let's go see if we can see if anything's burning in the house. All right. Smell. Anything burning in here? No. Nothing burning. Nothing burning. Come on. I guess that's outside. My bad, everybody. My bad. I apologize. I had to go check to make sure ain't nothing was burning on fire. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can burn trash. You can burn trash around here in your yards because we're out in the country. So, got some of the windows up. I guess that's what I'm smelling. But let's get back. But better safe than sorry. Better safe than sorry. Where were we? Keeping house clean also gives the black woman less time for the other foolishness she practices that bogs her down and steals her energy. No man wants to stay at home in a dirty house where he can't find a clean place to sit or lay. He also does not like it when his clothes are not clean and in place. The black woman thinks that he should take care of himself. She believes in unisex housekeeping. You take care of yourself, and I'll take care of mine. If the black man should leave to go out to the undesignated destination, she believes that she has a right to go out too. She will exert all kinds of time adjustments in order to get dressed and leave when he does or shortly thereafter. She may even follow the black man or try to show up at the same place he hangs out and then act like it's a coincidence. The black woman does not know that no black man likes to look up in a club or bar and see his woman there when he doesn't expect her. This is one of the times that she could be home cleaning the house, but her anxiety tells her that if he can go out, so can she. If she's at home, she wants him to be at home too. When she is ready to go to bed, she wants him to be ready to go to bed too. Oh man, that's that thing. Hey, I experienced that, man. I ain't tired. I'm not tired. Take your ass to bed if you're tired. I'm gonna be up all night. When she is ready to go to bed, she wants him to be ready to go to bed. That the black woman, she wants him to be ready to go to bed too. That the black woman wants the black man home with her all the time is an absolute contradiction to her real desire, because no woman wants a man under her feet every moment of the day, every day. She has other woman type things to do. In spite of this, she remains determined to keep up with the black man, even if it means she has to neglect the house or herself. There's plenty for a woman to do at home on Friday and Saturday night other than party. When she does go out alone, she likes to pretend that she is unattached and unavailable. But mainly she likes to go out so she can flirt a little and be flirted with. This reaffirms for her that she is still attractive and still in demand. She want to be like, I still got it. Men do that too, but hey. She does this every once in a while as a test to see if she can still catch the attention of a man. In order for her to be satisfied with her survey, the quality of the man must be good. If a jive or square dude makes a pass at her, it doesn't count. She may dance, act alluring, or perform brazenly to get attention from strange men on the premise that she may just attract a good one. She wants to always keep her options open, since she is admittedly dissatisfied with the black man she has. If she is angry with her man, she is more apt to go out nightclubbing. She may return home later that night to her dirty house in complete disarray. She may be half drunk, stinking of tobacco and reeking with sweat, and never tell her man how low down she behaved in public. Man, yeah. I done went to a couple of broads' house after the club, and they shit was dirty. Oh, clothes everywhere. Man, I was outside raking up my leaves earlier today. I didn't finish. But the way I got my leaves piled up in my yard is the way some of these women I've seen have had their clothes piled up in the house. I'm like, man, I've never had that amount of clothes. I'm like, man, piles and piles. Excuse the house. Clean this shit up. Oh. I still did it though. But man, I didn't go back. Oh man. She may be half drunk, stinking of tobacco and reeking with sweat, and never tell her man how low down she behaved in public. Black women do not just go out with other women just to have companionship or to be together. They can be together at home. They sometimes travel in packs when they go out so their motive will appear innocent enough. But if the black woman goes out clubbing at night alone or with her friends, she is looking for another man. Even if she only intends to fool around for that evening, she is up to no good. Make no mistake about her low intentions. She does not have any business being out at night. She does not have any business. But you see, if you tell a woman that, I have, and women have told me that I'm too controlling, stay your ass at home. With children at home, what you need to go out for? She doesn't have any business being out at night for the purpose of entertainment or in the name of having some fun. And she is wrong for trying to keep up with the black man by following him around. And she should be home before dark unless accompanied by a man or other security. Unless she is attending to an emergency. Certainly, an emergency could be classified as running to the store for food or beverages or similar permissible items. Permissible trips. Similar permissible trips. Keyword. Permissible. Permissible. Black women think that staying in at night, especially on the weekends, is an outdated, old-fashioned idea designed to hold the black woman down. The black man should hold her down himself. Her so-called freedom and equality with the black man has put the black home in shambles. She can relax at home doing womanly things. And if she wants to dance or see dancing, she can watch BET Video Soul. Or she can join a woman-only aerobic class and dance up a storm and keep in shape at the same time. Neither of them. They won't do neither. There are many societal rules that have not changed. They have remained firm because they create the desired result in the behavior of the citizens who inhabit the land. The desired result for the black woman is to be satisfied with her home and her family and commit herself to that establishment and not constantly fly into a tizzy every time the black man walks out of the door. Her actions do not stop the black man from doing whatever he wants to do. They just wear her out from trying. There is another type of black woman who is meticulously clean. She might even be considered as too neat. She is obsessed with the extra eradication of dirt. Her nervousness makes her too possibly fix dinner and remove all the food and dishes before everyone is finished eating. If her man comes in late, she has already cleaned the kitchen, put all the food away, and dares anyone to mess it up again. She feels that if the black man stays out past the dinner hour, then he doesn't deserve to eat. The too neat black woman wants everything in place, including the black man. Subconsciously, this kind of black woman may try to clean up the external Subconsciously, this kind of black woman may try to clean up the external filth because of her high level of internal filth. She may brag to her friends that I got him trained and he knows not to mess up anything or I'll have a fit. And to keep from hearing her mouth, sometimes the black man obeys her house rules as he is a guest, as if he is a guest. The black woman, a black woman who is usually very neat, will use the house as a battleground if she is displeased with the black man. She will stop cleaning up, stop cooking, and let all go to hell as a statement of her dissatisfaction or to get his attention. She calculates that when the black man gets tired of eating out, wearing dirty, wrinkled clothes, and not having sex with her, he will relent, give in, and submit to her wishes. The black woman gains confidence when she is able to successfully trick the black man. The black man. She loves the challenge. She loves the challenge when the black man recognizes her tricks and games. And when the black man, she loves the challenge when the black man recognizes her tricks and games and tries to work a game back on her. She delights in trying to outmaneuver him, albeit the black woman practices larceny and some other kinds of nonsense. It is the black man who must bust her and bust her repeatedly until she gives up the game. Very few black women know the pleasure or thrill of being in accord with the black man. Very few black women know the pleasure or thrill of being in accord with the black man. All of the good things she says she wants will be immediately available to her if she drops her defenses, drops her suspicions, and allows herself to melt into the waiting arms of the man who loves her. The man who is man enough to provide and protect her and deserve her love. The man who is the most beautiful, the most regal, and the most sought after creature on God's earth. The black man. The black man. The Israelite man. Can you say that? The Israelite man. The black man. This position would increase her self-worth and gradually heal her psychological wounds of this wicked society. Nothing she does takes the place of the black man. Even when she convinces herself that celibacy is not only healthy but desirable, she is lying. Black women say they want a man desperately, but have given up because they can't find the one they want. So they would rather be alone. And they are. No idea or thing can replace. Well, I'll fold you up. I'll fold you up. Fold you up. No idea or thing. All right. That's good. Let's get the time out so Daddy can finish reading. All right. Bada boom. No idea or thing can replace the black man. He was the first life to appear on the planet Earth for as far back as can be determined. His will has kept this whole thing going. True, he is sometimes lost in the wilderness, battling beasts flocked against him. The black woman does not see him fighting for his life. Instead, she sees him as interrupting hers. He is a pain, and he is a bother, and he is not happy. No man can be happy until his woman lets him be. No man can be happy until his woman lets him be. No man can be happy until his woman lets him be. Such a powerful position the black woman seems to be in. The fact that her empowerment is self-destructive does not matter to her. She is selfish. She does not even know who the black man is. She does not even know who the black man is. She does not know that she can have heaven on earth if she will be done. Excuse me. She does not know that she can have heaven on earth if his will be done. Well, I got a parentheses. She does not know that she can have heaven on earth if his will be done. His will. She can have heaven on earth if his will be done. She won't even try it. She is a braggart and thinks she is too good to submit. She thinks she knows what's best and has to look out for herself. She lives in total fear that something might happen that she isn't ready for. She does not have to be in the front line. She does not have to be on the front line. She can follow in his footsteps of her guide. But she won't let her guide get in front of her. She is afraid she will lose her place in line. She feels cornered. She says she slacks up on taking care of the house or caring for the black man because she gets bored and tired. Tired of the same routine day after day in and day out. The general duties of doing for the black man gets to be a bother. Some black women will not even serve the black man a plate of food. Oh boy, yeah, that's too old timing right there. That's too much like right. Too much like right. And with the big piece of chicken. Mine with the big piece of chicken. Some will not even cook the food. Her modernicity, her modernicity tells her that if a certain activity gets old, she has to move on. It is odd that she bores of the regularity and uniformity involved in maintaining day-to-day life. The entire universe is built on harmony and repetitiveness. The entire universe is built on harmony and repetitiveness. The great ball of fire and light we call sun rises every morning, day in and day out. All life on earth is generated by the dependability of the sun. It is certain and reliable, committed to its responsibility to rise and set every day in some form. So are the moon and stars. So is the earth and all the planets. The earth has been continuously spinning for over 76 trillion years of recorded history. Yeah, I don't believe that one. If the earth stops spinning, all life will commence to halt and fall off. The 139,255,000 square miles of water would overpower the 57,255,000 square miles of land. The seasons of winter, spring, summer, and fall also clock in regularly within 12 months of the year, of every year. Every year. Nature comprised this routine system to benefit the inhabitants of each continent. Humans plan and survive based on the daily dependability of certain happenings established by nature. These routine occurrences give security. The black woman is out of sync with the natural order of the universe because she refuses to adhere to the principles set forth in a systemized existence where repeat means everything. The variations of daily life she craves is called disorganization and confusion. The variations of daily life she craves is called disorganization and confusion. She refers to and defends her disorganization as doing things her own way. She maintains the idea that freedom means she can do things any way she pleases. There is no freedom without responsibility. Her purpose has been reduced to her obligation to fight for her rights of superiority over the man. The mere idea of obeying a black man doing what he tells her to do, is concerned as non-assertive. To work in unity with him on an idea can frighten her because she sees it as submersion of one personality into another. In business, this is called a merger. She does not want a merger with the black man to double his power because she wants individualism. The black man, his woman, and his children are considered a nation. The black man, his woman, and his children are considered a nation. The black man, his woman, and his children are considered a nation. No nation can survive and exist trying to cater to the individual needs of each member. There are overriding rules that must be obeyed by every member to ensure the success of the whole. The head of the nation must be respected and must make these determinations and enforce them. The head of the nation must be respected and must make these determinations and enforce them. If the nation is wounded in the head because the body is diseased, it will soon be rendered invalid and crumble. It is a slow and daily process that is predictable by learned social scientists. It is represented by what we see today in a chaotic existence of the black family. The black man and the black woman must become one in their unit. They must become one by thinking in the terms of one. They must be in agreement of the goal and work in the interest of one. They are one. Nothing is more pleasing than peace at home daily. If the black woman works to try to please the black man, he will work to try to please her. By nature, the black man cannot submit to the black woman. By nature, the black man cannot submit to the black woman. So she is wasting everybody's time trying to do so. On her shoulders, she has the original hard head, hardened and frozen against the warmth of the black man's love, while the black man is reported to be dying faster than the black woman. It is the black woman who is helping him to his grave. Most ill health is caused by diet. The main job that women have always had is that of nutrition. Women prepare the food. It is a very important position in any nation because food is what sustains all life. Everything eats something. Yet the black woman complains about cooking and feeding her family as if it were an unnecessary assignment, discovered to bother and repel her. She does not see it as a life-preserving duty. It is. The only connection to diet she has is when she's trying to lose weight. She is known to slap a meal together in 15 minutes. The black man must insist the black woman study foodstuffs and make determinations about which items are best for digestion, growth, and longevity of life. It is she who can single-handedly decide whether or not to extend the life of her family with well-planned, nutritious meals or to destroy it by delivering up quickly prepared, preservative-filled, valueless food designed to just fill the stomach. The only way the black man will live healthier and stronger is for the black woman to take over her responsibilities concerning nutrition. The body is only a machine of sorts. Take care of the machine and it will operate for a long time. If it is abused for 30, 40, or 50 years, it will decay and cease. Allowing the children to eat junk food, forcing her man to eat out of greasy restaurants, and doing everything she can to keep from cooking is horrendous. The black woman must accept her job just as the black man must accept his. There is a very special equality in sharing in the necessary burdens of nurturing the black nation. There is a very special equality in sharing in the necessary burdens of nurturing the Black nation. None of this means that the Black woman must dedicate her life in its entirety to cooking and cleaning. She must train her children to do their part, and if the right effort and the right spirit is shown, the Black man is known to chip in and do his part and take care of the home. Keeping the house clean is a shared responsibility of people who live together in the same dwelling. Each person must do their part. Some household duties are more tedious and unattractive appearing than others, but all are required to live in a clean environment. Inside and outside. If the Black man oh Lord. If the Black man shows boy, you almost broke my arm. If the Black man shows a little interest and helps out, she is more apt to do better than she has in the past. Lastly, the Black man should not allow the Black woman to put him out or tell him to get out every time she gets mad at him. If she's mad, she should be the one that leaves. It's not her house. It belongs to them both. The Black man must start to take a positive, firm look at what goes on around his home, the condition of his children, what his woman wears, what happens in his absence and presence. Many Black men take the position that certain home activities or decisions are strictly up to the Black woman. This is true only to a certain point. Whether or not the Black woman is directly involved or not, he should stay abreast of everything from the children's grades and recreation to his woman's menstrual cycle and what she cooked for dinner. He must stop pretending that he is not interested in what goes on. Many Black men take the position that certain home activities or decisions are strictly up to the Black woman. This is true only to a certain point. Whether or not the Black man is directly involved or not, he should stay abreast of everything from the children's grades and reaction to his woman's menstrual cycle and what she cooks for dinner. He must stop pretending that he is not interested in what goes on with his woman and children. He has the right to know these things, and the Black woman has the obligation to make a daily or nightly report of the day's activities in the Black man's home. He has the right to know these things, and the Black woman has an obligation. I got your face. I got your face. Give me your face. And the Black woman has an obligation to make a daily or nightly report of the day's activities in the Black man's home. This includes Black women who do not live with the man they belong to. Separate quarters has no bearing on the sharing of important information if a man or woman have committed themselves to each other steadily. Today's relationship come on, man. Give me my home. Today's relationship styles dictate that the man and the woman. All right, all right. Now look, what you gonna do? Are you gonna sit up here with me? Because it's time to stop playing. All right. So are you gonna sit up here with me while I read? I only have one more page. I thought not. You picklehead. Daddy only got one more page left, all right? One more page. Today's relationship styles dictate that the man and the woman maintain secret, separate parts of their personalities that they do not share with each other, or separate areas of their desires. These mates believe that there are certain special private things about them that their mate or other intimate friends absolutely should not know. So they practice the behavior of this part of them with other strangers or relationship with others. Strangers or relationships manufactured and considered to be distant enough from their day-to-day lives so as not to be found out. There should not be anything, not any part of the black man and black woman that they cannot share with each other if called upon to do so. This does not just include pleasure. Everyone has certain frailties hidden inside that must be protected for fear of discovery and rejection. If the black man should happen to stay away from home or his woman for an ungodly length of time, such as longer than overnight, 2, 3, or 4 days, 5, 6, or 7 days, etc., the black woman may let the house cleaning backslide a little bit. She at first worries alone. Then she tells her best friend. Then she tells her family. Then she makes the usual calls around town to see if anyone else has seen him. She may personally check out a few of his regular hangouts if he has any. And after she has exhausted all the routine channels, she starts to get angry. She becomes furious that he has disappeared seemingly without a trace and not called to let her know where he is. She is more concerned about where he is and who's he with than what his physical safety is. After about 2 days, she decides that he must be up to no good, or he would call and check in. It is difficult to describe the terroristic thoughts that flow through her head at this phase. It is difficult to describe the terroristic thoughts that flow through her head at this time. She at that phase. She imagines up the worst catastrophes possible. Not tragedies about sickness or bodily harm, but tragedies about him having gone for good, about him being with another woman, and about him being off somewhere, not loving her anymore. Whenever the black man is absent, the black woman starts to consider that he is gone because he doesn't want her anymore. She can't begin to surmise how he could be away from her for any extended amount of time and still love her. She thinks that if he is not with her, that she never crosses his mind. She thinks he forgets all about her when he becomes involved with other people or activities. She commences to plan how she will handle it, how she will greet him when and if he returns, and whether or not he will have a good excuse or explanation when he gets back. Actually, if the black man stays away from the black woman for an extended stretch of time, it is better if he stays away long enough for her to get over her anger. At first, she is worried. Then she is suspicious. Then she is mad. Then she is lonely without him and decides she doesn't care what happened. She just wants him to come back. If he stays away for at least a week, by the time he returns, she will have gotten past the anger and will just be glad to see him. This may sound simplified, but the stages of missing the black man are very traumatic for the black woman. It is a period of extreme self-examination and insecurity. She not only may neglect the house, but she may neglect the present time and place she is living in. Her concentrated worry is all-encompassing and takes up nearly her every conscious moment. It is like a thud, a bitterness, a trembling in her stomach, and a nagging pull in the center of her chest, a constant ache, a longing for completion. If she is wise, she will use her time constructively, overhaul the house, redo her closets, make something, go someplace intelligent, and prepare a surprise for her man to welcome him home. She would be fine if she just remembers the good times, the dependability of her man's love, and that he is trustworthy with her love and would not go away and leave her forever. She should trust in his motives and know that he is away. He has to be. And when he gets finished with whatever he's doing, he will come back and continue to love her just as much, and things will be fine. She should continue on with her daily responsibilities, using her memory to remind her that a logical explanation will be forthcoming. The black man should explain to the black woman that sometimes he may have to be away, but that he will always return to her, and that he does not stop loving her just because he sometimes has to be away from her. And that is chapter 9, housekeeping.
Chapter 9, housekeeping.
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 There you go, housekeeping. That's chapter 9 of The Black Man's Guide to Understand the Black Woman by Dr. Shahrazad Ali. Housekeeping. Man, some good stuff for now. Some good stuff for now. Next time, we'll come back with chapter 10, Raising Children.
Raising children.
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 Children. There you go. Children. We'll come back next time with chapter 10. Yeah, chapter 10 by itself. Chapter 10 by itself.
Shalom.
Yeah, we're about to say shalom.
Shalom.
Yeah. These next couple gonna be one-offs.
Shalom.
Hey, can you hand me my bookmark, please? Hand me the bookmark.
This one?
Yes, sir. Hold on, let me find chapter 10.
Is that the one you're looking for?
That's the one I'm reading right now. That's the one I'm reading right now.
Is that what you're looking for?
No, I'm looking for. Oh, this is the page I was looking for. Can you please put the bookmark there? Thank you very much.
Ah, you're welcome. Shalom.
Hey, she sure did, priest and king. She sure did, man.
Shalom.
She spilled the beans, baby. Snitched on everybody. Snitched on everybody.
Shalom.
Watch that. Yeah, but we'll come back next time.
Shalom.
Get out of my camera. Get out of my camera.
I get
I'm
yours.
trying to finish off so I can close it off.
What are those?
You don't worry about all that. Yeah, she spilled the beans. Some good beans. Some good red beans and rice. Oh yeah. The Legos, but leave them alone. Leave them alone. Leave the Legos alone. Leave everything alone. You can use a book. You can read a book.
Wait.
But we'll come back tomorrow, most likely tomorrow, and pick back up with chapter 10. We're moving through the book pretty fast, which is good. I'm glad we're moving through the book pretty fast.
Wait.
This book has,
Wait.
let me see,
Go.
18 chapters. 18 chapters.
Go.
And we are on we're going to chapter 10. So we got 8 more to go. 8 more to go. 8 more chapters to go. And we'll definitely get to the to her one of her other ones. This will be the next one. Urban survival for the years to come. Come here. Come here. On your face. Yeah, we'll come back to see. I think this one gonna be a good one too. It sounds like the stuff I'm into already. But it's a stuff. Thank you for trying to put it back.
It's one now. Now.
Yeah, we'll see what's up. I think this urban survival for years to come is gonna be a good one. She says we have no plan, no control, no money, and no unity. What will we do? It's a very good question. What will we do? And the answer is fall.
What's here?
we will fall. Divided, we fall.
Right here.
Yes, sir, right there. Yes. Well, we already read that. Man, I kind of want to read chapter 10, but I know it's going to keep me on for about another hour. The way I read. But I'm getting better.
Wait.
I'm getting better.
Wait.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait, Daddy.
5, 6, 7. 7 pages. Yeah, I'll wait. I'll wait till tomorrow. I'll wait till tomorrow. Man, thank everybody for who, popped in. Thank you for everybody who are new subscribers to the channel. I got a lot of people. There's a lot to me. Much, but a lot of new people who ain't been on my page and on my channel. Man, I hope we can keep this going and try to see what we can learn and grow from all the rest of these books that we pick up and read, man. So, shalom. Reading with Shalom. Shalom out till next time. Shalom.